GPT4o is the latest model from OpenAI, and it's different, but how? Now you can think of this video as an intro guide to GPT4o, and in this video I'm going to be answering 5 different questions. What is it? How is it different? What does the O stand for? Is it free? And how can you use it? So let me start with what is it? So 4o is the latest model from OpenAI. O stands for Omni, which means that you can input not only text, but also images, video, and audio files to this model. Now, this is a bit of a change from their previous approach where they had specific models to handle specific inputs. So GPT-4 Vision allowed you to input visual data, and Whisper allowed you to input audio data. Now, aside from the form factor, one of the major changes is the speed or latency. So on average, if you were using the voice mode of GPT-4, it would take about 5.5 seconds to actually get a response. With GPT4o, you can actually carry the cadence of a regular conversation, and I'll show you that in 1 minute. Now, the next 2 changes are definitely more impactful than the last 2 that we just talked about, and those are 50% decrease in the API costs and massive performance improvements for non-English inputs. So to summarize this, if you're a non-English speaking developer building a product using OpenAI's API, 4o is a massive change for you. But on the other hand, if you're a more casual user that has just used GPT to maybe draft some emails in English, then really the only thing you're going to notice is the speed change. Now, what hasn't changed is the context window. It's exactly the same as 4. So, is it free? You do get limited access to GPT-4o with the free ChatGPT subscription, but you're going to be very limited on the number of messages that you can send. And they don't exactly specify how many messages it can send because they're going to throttle the input based on the paying user's demand. If you are a paying user, you do have a $20 a month plus subscription with them. You'll be able to send up to 80 messages every 3 hours. In comparison with GPT-4, you can send up to 40 messages every 3 hours. Now, with the improvements from GPT-4o to GPT-4, I'm not exactly sure why you would want to use GPT-4 unless you ran out of messages that you could send. Now, once you have a subscription, there's basically 3 ways that you can use GPT-4o. You can use it normally as you would on the ChatGPT platform. All you need to do is go up to the top left, click this drop down, and select GPT-4o. Here, you're going to be able to input data as attachments, similarly to how you did it with GPT-4 and 3.5. You can also use it on your phone and talk to it like an assistant. I have the app open here on my phone, and what I'm going to do is just click in the bottom right. It's going to connect. Once it's connected here, I'm just going to ask it, can you translate English to Mandarin Chinese? When you hear English, can you translate Mandarin Chinese to English when you hear Mandarin Chinese?
Yes, I can translate English to Mandarin Chinese and vice versa. Just let me know what you need translated.
Hi, I'd like to order a pepperoni pizza.
你好，我想订一个意大利辣香肠披萨。
Good enough. Now, the last way you can use GPT-4o is if you click down below and sign into the Boodle platform. Here you can access 4o, Claude 3 Opus, Perplexity, Gemini Pro, Stable Diffusion, basically all of the top models on the market, all in one place, and all 100% free for up to 2,500 words per month. Now, you can stack each of these models into the same prompt thread so that you don't have to be copying and pasting stuff between 2 different AI models. And to access the pro versions of these, you also don't have to be paying for more than 1 subscription. Check out some of our other videos where we use multiple different bots in multiple different contexts to create very specific and different outcomes. But for now, thanks for watching.